So what are you thinking?
I mean, you have a lot of options, I think, from the mid lane. They did ban out the Storm and the Invoker, though, which are pretty strong, but you could look at going for the Ember Spirit, which, does pretty well against the Tiny.
What about Bristleback in the mid? They take Rubik. That's a hero that we don't see as often anymore. This is a Hiko specialty.
It is a Hiko specialty. Yeah, it's not something we've seen. I think only one team has ran this in one game so far in the tournament. I'd have to look and see which one it was, but it did win. It was a great game, but yeah, it has kind of fallen out of favor a lot of because this hero just isn't as strong in lanes as some other ones, and these team fights are not as much like we're seeing a lot more like skirmishing in Rubik. Wants to try and steal like these giant big ulti spells, which isn't really the meta right now. Oh, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
They're gonna do what? They're gonna do what?
They're gonna go back for the Tinker. The Bounty Hunter Tinker is something that they like to run on NoPing. They've done it a few times. They could go back for it and maybe bait that this isn't Dark Mago on the Tiny, but in general, if it's not, it is a Matthew special. He loves playing the Bounty Hunter.
Dude. Okay, a Tinker would be absolutely... Actually, it wouldn't be incredibly insane. All right, they take the Bat Rider here. All you need to do is ban out the Tinker if you're used to the Bounty Hunter and the Tinker being picked up together. Like, there's still a lot of heroes that can counter the Tinker out, Spectre being one of them. If you see the Tinker here, or you're predicting a Tinker, you can just grab Spectre on the side of Furia.
So the question is, though, like with
they ban out the P.
Yeah, it's like with the Tiny Timbersaw Wyvern bounty, it doesn't actually allow this Tiny to fit into the draft anywhere if this isn't mid. Now that I think about it, so I don't know how NoPing. They can't really hide it. I mean, this is definitely Dark Mago's Tiny in the mid lane, and now he's going up against a Bat Rider, which is going to be so sad. Like, that is a terrible matchup. You do have the toss at least to get the Bat Rider off of you, but for the most part, you don't get to play aggressively in the lane at all. Go and ban out the Phantom Lancer one more time. You do have last pick here on NoPing, which will give you the core matchup advantage for sure. The question is whether or not this Axe is going to be offlane for Sexy Fat. I'd bet that it is. I think that would make the most sense. They ban out the Faceless Void. What carry here is Furia really looking for? I mean, we talked earlier, the Terrorblade is still on the table here for NoPing if they want it, which it's not a bad Terrorblade game, but you do have to worry about this lasso from the Bat Rider now.
Yeah, I mean, any sort of instant disable when you're playing a hero like TB with a relatively low HP pool that you want to center to get out of. Like, I mean, the lift from the Rubik being one of them, the last from the Bat Rider being something else, and then you have the non-dispellable call from the Axe here. Like, you would need some way to save your TB. I don't think Defense Matrix is in either.
I would like to just see a really aggressive safe lane here for NoPing. I think that they can't afford to go for something super late game. The Gyro would have been a good one.
Yeah, Luna's already been banned out. That's another one of the aggressive ones. You don't like Juggernaut at the moment. You think that hero's kind of fallen off inside the current meta, right?
I think Juggernaut is like unplayable. I think he is like the 12th best carry in the game from the safe lane. Like, which means there's like almost no situations where you'd actually want to play the Juggernaut.
All right, an aggressive carry like Ursa fits that role. What else? Do you like Ursa here?
Ursa's not bad into the Axe. It's okay into Bat Rider and AA as well. I think that's probably a safe pick, but it's also not bad for Furia either. He's not susceptible to getting bursted by the Tiny. They go ahead and ban out the Mars, and they grab the Sand King. Okay, so it is going to be the safe lane Axe.
Yep. Or the safe lane Sand King. Let's go.
Nah, Sexy Fat loves Sand King. This is his hero. He's going to take that for sure.
Battle Fury Sand King, bring me back to the days where everyone was bad at Dota.
Dota 1, when everyone built Battle Fury on every hero. I know I built Battle Fury Clockwork almost every game. It was great.
Yeah, that was sick. It gives you everything you need, HP and mana regen. And damage?
Nothing like Battle Fury Tidehunter. That was really cool, where he did the anchor smash animation on every attack. Good old Leviathan.
Yeah. Oh, right, because it counted as like a crit or something like that, right?
Yeah, well, like, it just...
All crit animation.
Yeah, the old...
On every attack.
Yeah.
They did that with Quelling Blade as well. It would just crit every single attack.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. Anyhow, they ended up ignoring you completely and instead taking a very low tempo, non-aggressive carry. They take Medusa.
Why not? Just go for
Yeah.
it. I mean, we'll see how it goes. The Bounty Hunter with the tiny Timbersaw, maybe that's enough to like take advantage of this track early on. I mean, they've got a lot of damage from these two heroes, and we'll see what they can do. It's just, it doesn't really scream as a way of shutting down this axe very easily, and I'm pretty sure this Bat Rider is going to pop off in this mid lane, but we'll see. They're the experts. That we've got game number 2 of our last series here today. It's NoPing versus Furia, and yeah, I'm excited. Game 1 was pretty interesting. I mean, that thing was hype as hell.
I mean, I gotta hedge my bets on NoPing here. Angel's not capable of dying. The man's too good at the video game. I don't know, man. The only reason I preferred NoPing last time is because PL is just the king of late game, and I thought, okay, they'll probably get to late with the lineup they have. Angel will probably carry eventually. I didn't think he'd carry in that insane of a manner, but he did. I think he'll probably accomplish something similar this game with Medusa.
Yeah, I agree, man. This looks super strong for his hero. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm really excited. Game number 2 here. Bound to begin. Very important game for both of these teams. Furia, at the moment, kind of doing the draw coast strategy of just going 1-1. So if they manage to draw this, they go to 4-4, I believe, for the tournament, which puts them right in the middle of the brackets. So it's a big game if they do manage to get the win. The only reason they're lower in points than anyone else is they've just played less games. They're doing 2 days of double headers. They have 2 more games tomorrow, I believe, to close out their tournament run here. And with the 2-0 that they got in the last series against Beast Coast, I mean, they're actually looking like they might place in the upper bracket if they can get the 1-1 here.
It would be very hype, but we'll have to see. This game could go either way. Again, you are dealing with the Hiko Rubik here. I've seen this man just completely pop off in this hero from position 4 before. You don't let this man have an Aghanim Scepter, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely not. He owns.
But Angel, also very scary if we learned anything in the last game. I just think we have a brawl here in the mid lane. Everybody's playing pretty close together. Oscar will be able to get out pretty easily with the Timber Chain, I feel. They don't have any instant disable. Unless they, like... I was going to say they could, like, commit for a Flame Break to... force him back if he tries to Timber Chain away, but that'd kind of grief your lane.
Yeah, you absolutely have to have Sticky Napalm level 1. You can't last hit without it. Angel, that's a yikes. He's just super dead here. Neph, you were talking about how Angel never dies. He's too good at the video game, but that might have been... You just cursed the lad. He's going to try and deny a tower maybe and split the gold, and nope. Oh, he does. Oh, my goodness. I mean, that is best case scenario.
Yeah, they tried to give that one up to Batrider, but they couldn't. And now Batrider, I think, is going to lose the first lane of XP. Dark Mago could pull this into his tower. I don't think he had vision of any of the heroes, though. At the very least, ends up denying 2 creeps from maybe 3. So, decent start for Dark Mago here.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite nice. There is a little bit of gold bonus going each of the heroes there on Furia, you know, about 60 something each, but I mean, that was as literal best case scenario there from Angel, being able to deny himself, or not really deny himself, but die to the tower instead and split that gold rather than giving that 400 over to the Batrider. Or like 300, maybe it's 300. How much is First Blood gold? It's like 150 bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 150. So it's gone down over the years. You know, hard economic times or something like that. You just can't afford. The Ancient just can't afford that kind of money for First Blood.
I see.
Either that or balance.
Batrider's kind of getting bodied here so far by the Tiny, but now that you have level 2, you do have to be careful. At some point, you get to like level 3 or 4 on the Batrider, and then this lane becomes absolutely unplayable as the Tiny. So he has at least kind of stabilized here. Batrider up to 4 and 3, but Dark Mago with 6 denies is quite impressive.
Yeah. So pretty significant. It's going to be a decent XP advantage here. I mean, Batrider is going to be doing a little bit better now. One of the benefits of the current patch is the fact these water runes, you have so much HP and mana to work with. Tiny's not really going to be able to zone you out and stop you from doing anything. He did end up losing Duster up here in the top lane.
Yeah, just coming in a little bit too far, and Oscar with 1-1-0 build just getting in super aggressive, and now Leo might go down as well. Nah, able to keep himself alive with that stick. Would be all right.
Dark Mako not going for bottle in the mid lane, by the way. He just wants boots first, so I think he wants to be able to turn around, get away from Batrider suits here if he tries to run him down with this flame break. We actually ended up going 1-0-2 again.
Okay, I don't understand why people keep doing this. I'm not a fan.
I don't know, maybe they just feel like it doesn't scale enough.
And I mean, you have no kill threat onto the Tiny at all.
Better CSing for the one wave that you hit with Firefly, I suppose. I mean,
not really. It goes from 10 to 30 damage. I don't know. I could do the math on that. I think it's like at 4 stacks of napalm, it's less damage.
No, because you only get half damage to creeps now.
Oh, that is true. I forgot they removed that. Panda Boo bottom lane getting body blocked up by Sexy Fat. Really well played. Taking a lot of damage there. Ooh, that was a sick Mystic Snake there from Angel.
Matthew is just forced out of the lane now. He doesn't have any HP regen. He's just got this last tango, so he's not going to be able to come close to the wave, I feel.
His courier died too. Matthew trying to get aggressive with Oscar. Maybe they can find him. He doesn't have the damage here without the axe to really threaten the bounty hunter, and there it is. The axe rotation over. Just dies to creeps. It's that easy.
But he's too good. He's just way too good.
He also gets a creep pull.
Okay. That is pretty sick. Oscar's going to pull it right back, though. He loses one melee creep, but that's basically it. I mean, Duster could have turned it around on the bounty hunter there, but unfortunately, bounty did have the fairy fire, so wouldn't be able to kill him without the axe's help. Denying to the neutrals is pretty sick, though. You lose a lot of time because you are dead for like a full 25 seconds when you die to neutrals right now, and you don't get an extra TP. So hopefully this doesn't come to bite him in the ass. He's going to look bottom. He might be able to catch out Hiko here. In fact, I think he's going to be able to.
Yeah, there's no way to hobble away here on the Rubik. He throws one last Fade Bolt before going down. They drop the Sentry. Gonna keep applying pressure to the Sand King, forcing him outside of that Sandstorm. I don't think they have this kill. Well, no. He gets that Bro Strike off. He went close enough to the lane. Maybe with the Splinter Blast you can find it, but overall, I mean, this game's looking really good for NoPing. Good start in all the lanes. I mean, mainly mid 36-9 to the 17-4 of the Batrider. I mean, this Tiny is owning.
Yeah, he's 600 net worth up on him right now and still has to clear out this creep wave. He's got basically no kill threat on him. I mean, he picked up Boots of Speed first, and I was like, oh, I don't know what that one's all about, but you mentioned, like, you can't come close to the lane here on Tiny if you have a bad start against the Batrider. So, doesn't want to give him any kill potential at all. Getting his Boots of Speed online as quick as possible. Now has his bottle. Now he's got a clarity. He's playing this one super well. I imagine he's played this matchup a dozen times.
Matthew just sitting on his sentry ward bottom. He knows the Rubik has another, as well as the Sand King, so they're trying to just get this D ward, and they will grab it finally, but it costs them a lot. I mean, Rubik forced out of the lane again. We'll be able to stack, I guess, before returning back, but looks like Matthew's just going to block it. Well, can he? No, he's not going to. We'll just steal the 6-minute bounty, though.
I'm surprised he didn't try to block. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Hiko.
Yeah. He's going to be able to send him away, though, and I think with the Batrider, he'll be all right. Very close. No points in the Shuriken toss to go 2 in the Janata so far.
No. He did end up giving himself away as he was committing for that one, though. The creep egg going onto him let Hiko know that there was a bounty hunter chasing him there. Still, it ended up being pretty close, but Batrider being right beside you, you get to live for now. Top lane, Leo finished his Vanguard. He's just hitting the jungle now, letting Ancient Apparition farm the lane by himself. But against a Timbersaw who's almost level 6, you have to sit very far back in these trees. Yeah. As soon as you get Strakrum, you're under kill threat.
Well, I mean, right now, Dark Mago is having a fantastic time. Level 7 here on the Tiny does have that 4 points in the Avalanche. And he's just going to go ahead and just clean up some stacks of his own. He has an Arcane Rune, doesn't really care. And taking all of this away, or taking any of this away from the axe is a big win. Leo, like you said, already cleaning up some stacks, and he's got ancients already made for him as well as a hard camp on the other side. They're gonna have to contest these, I feel, on the side of NoPing. Oh, maybe Batrider just takes it. Yeah, he's got 4 points Firefly. You can do it.
You need to. Oh yeah, I guess 4 points Firefly will let you do that. I mean, that's the benefit of going this build. Again, now that you have half damage. Oh my, he's gonna pull Winter Wyvern in as well. If you get him up to the high ground, he does.
He just cleans up the creeps. Oh no. Gets the Splinter Blast off, and Panda Boo, he's gonna eventually die here. Well, actually no. He's not. Gets the Cold Embrace off with Matthew rotating as well. As Dark Mago, Batrider might just die for this.
Yeah, he's dead. Avalanche ends up connecting. A couple auto
Body
attacks will
blocks.
finish him off.
They got him. Oh man, what an outplay by Panda Boo.
Man's a legend.
He did in the interview say that one of his favorite heroes is Wyvern, correct?
Man's a Wyvern god. Sexy Fat looking to turn this.
Does. Nice epicenter bottom lane, setting up here onto Angel, but it's not enough. And Sexy Fat caught by a dust for the moment. Matthew comes in, just dies though. Oh, what a tip. Yeah, that's what you love to see. Don't worry, guys, I got him.
4 points in a sandstorm. You end up burning down pretty quickly. He ended up taking almost 1,000 magical damage. I think, yeah, 700 was from the sandstorm that Bounty Hunter took there.
Yeah, that's a lot. Top lane, Oscar just gonna dive Duster here behind the tower. Has to dodge out that cold feet for the moment, but there is no chance you survive this on the Ancient Apparition. One more
Oh.
Okay, I am wrong. He survived thanks to a stick. Well done there by Duster.
Yeah.
Casual fluffy hat. Gamers, if you're a support, buy yourself a fluffy hat.
It really does throw people off. You just don't have the same burst damage. But if he held up with one more sack, he would have managed to get that kill. But he's a gamer here. Baited him out, popped that stick. Sometimes you're just outplayed. Over here, Matthew still being a nuisance. Wants to get his level 6. Start contributing track kills with his team.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
And in the mid lane, Batrider, I mean, his start has been slowed down significantly, and part of that is due to Panda Boo, who...
Dark Mago's got Blink, baby. This is the toss back into the Avalanche. Oscar ready to go. Just burst him down once again.
Panda Boo's making this guy's game miserable.
Yeah, he really is. Call on the backside. They find the Bounty Hunter. He gets level 6, and now Bounty Hunter is about to start raking in the money. Doesn't actually get the track off there, but he'll take another kill onto the axe. He is now 5-2. This man, I'm pretty sure, does not pay his taxes.
IRS will get him eventually. Pico, he's getting gone on here too. Let's just Fade Bolt off before he dies, and I'm finally getting kidnapped.
Yeah, you know, at some point he will find that kill. The track's gonna start coming in. Shuriken toss back and forth. Sexy Fat, gotta be careful. Avatos on the backside, still looking to take down the Batrider, but he's just tanky enough. Oscar with a little bit of mana left will burst him down, and now Sexy Fat. There's the epicenter. Gonna turn around on a Dark Mago. There's the call from Leo. They get the kill. Now looking to take down more. Gets level 6 there on the Ancient Apparition as they punish the Bounty as well. A huge overextension from NoPing. Gonna net the side of Furia a decent amount of golden XP, and now they beeline it for the Radiant Triangle. They want to take what stacks are here. And Leo happy to see that there's still some left.
Yeah, you clear out these Black Dragons, these Golems, but nothing Needle can do contest with that entire team dead. But finally turning it around, taking a couple kills, but not lowering the net worth lead. Leo,
try and chase down the axe. It's so funny. Angel's like pinging the triangle furiously, like, "Mom, they're taking my stacks, help!" Leo on the run. Nice bro strike forward. They're able to burst down the Bounty, but you've lost Leo on the backside. More. Can they get this Rubik? That's the big question. The track's gonna be able to do a lot here, but Oscar, he's unable to finish off Sexy Fat for the time being. Continuing the burrow strike off. Dark Mago gets Duster. He also finds this Rubik as well. And Oscar is not done. He's got the vision, the track about to expire, but Dark Mago, blink in 4, does not want to dive the base. Well, they might dive to tier 2, looking for the Bat Rider. Blink up, Avalanche comes out, nice flame break. You don't have the damage for this, especially with the TP in here from the Axe. He is gonna toss him on over. He gets the kill, but Oscar called underneath the tower. Dark Mago sacrificing his ally. Without a blink up, they also need to get out of here on the Tiny. Battle Hunger on cooldown though. He should escape.
Yeah. So Dark Mago will get out of that one. Some non-stop aggression here from both teams, but definitely paying for it, diving that triangle. Dark Mago is getting so big, and
another one for the books. Rubik just respawned, comes back to the mid lane to die once again to Dark Mago's Tiny, and this is what we see every single time he plays this hero. I mean, he just pops off, getting so much work done in the early game. He is 4-1-6 here at the 13-minute mark, and it's just going to continue to go his way.
Yep. I mean, he does end up falling off on this Tiny when you're going for all this aggression. You're not farming up creep camps, but they have a solution for that. Angel, he showed how well he carried in the last game. He's farming up on Medusa. He's the top of the net worth, beating out Axe by about 700 gold at the moment. Dark Mago,
Sexy
he
fan.
just keep making space.
Yeah, they jump him, but it's a little bit of a bait as a nice Ice Blast comes out. Trying to take down Tiny, I think, underneath the tower. He is going to shatter here. They do get the kill, but Angel able to just get a really aggressive here. Lasso does find the bounty, pulls him up onto the high ground, but he's still tracked. Matthew finally gonna die. Duster on the backside. I don't think, there's no way he gets out a second time here from the, okay, he does. Timbersaw trying to chase this AA. All right, he's dead this time. Not gonna happen. Leo on the backside does find Pandaboo. Now Angel versus Axe. I don't think you can really do much here. And Oscar, you need to get out. You don't do well against the Bat Rider. Stacking up these sticky napalms. He's got a flame break in just a second or two. You can interrupt that timber chain. He doesn't time it correctly. Oscar should be out here. Well,
He's
with
got
Leo,
8 stacks. He's got 9 stacks. Sexy Fat, he's going to get the stun off, and I'm pretty sure the Timbersaw is just going to drop. That is way too much.
Oh, Avalanche toss. He pops the stick. Timbersaw's alive underneath the tower, and now they're going to continue the chase here. Sexy Fat going for the Epi. Fake pump fake, but turns around the Burrow Strike instead. Now the Epicenter comes out, and Pandaboo, no chance at surviving himself. Sexy Fat, though, toss underneath the tower, gonna go down. I mean, mind you, these are all track kills. NoPing love taking these skirmishes. The net worth advantage is just piling up here for the side of NoPing. Is now Duster on the run, trying to escape, but Dark Mago doesn't care. He's looking for someone else. He's got his eyes set on this Rubik once again, who realizes he has no business staying anywhere near this lane and walks all the way back to base.
Yeah, when he's tracked up, he's got 3 fluffy hats queued up. He just needs more HP.
Dark Mago might regret this one, but Oscar coming in as well. Be able to push them back for the moment. They're just playing so aggressive here on the side of NoPing. You know, we saw this Medusa pick. They're like, okay, they play a little bit slower, but it's 15 minutes in. She's got Yasha Dragonlance. She's just going for it. Leo comes in, doesn't get the call onto Matthew, and forces that Stone Gaze. Oscar wants to chase down this Axe, but without any abilities off cooldown there, nothing you can really do.
Did end up diving Hiko, who was still tracked up, and did catch him out with that whirling, or the chakram.
Oh
and,
my gosh.
Looks like
Tiny
turn it around.
Gonna regret that decision there.
The double fluffy hat and raindrop.
Yeah, in trouble. Just gonna get caught by a lasso into a call. They'll take down 2 for that one. And you know, NoPing, you gotta start thinking a little bit harder about which kills you can actually go on here.
They unfortunately don't have any detection for this Matthew here. They're way too poor to be able to afford that. So sentries absolutely everywhere, but maybe something that Bat Rider Axe need to hold on to, is they're going to be the initiators here. Matthew's going to get out of that.
I just looked at the net worth of this Bat Rider. He has 5,000 gold neph at 16 minutes. This is like what you aim to have at the 10-minute mark on a mid lane Bat Rider. He has been absolutely crushed this game by this bounty hunter and the constant rotations.
Yeah, I mean, it started super early, and Pandaboo just harassing him as he's trying to farm up stacks with his Arctic Burn. And you're going to find kill after kill with Dark Mago as well, now sitting at level 13. And Medusa, she hasn't really been part of that much of this yet.
Winter's Curse comes out onto Duster. Matthew walks over, gets the track off, but Ice Blast as well as the Burrow Strike from Sexy Fat, they get the kill. They will trade 1 for 1, and Dark Mago on the backside collapse Hiko once again, and now Sand King Without a blink, he'll burrow strike away for the moment, but Oscar has zero intentions of slowing down. Getting so aggressive here now. Dark Mago waiting for that blink in 1 second. Will be able to finish up that kill. Track comes out onto the Batrider. One kill after another. Question is, will he be able to take down Oscar? I imagine you can't afford to stick around here. More kills, more gold going the way of NoPing, and Leo doing his best to cut these waves with this newly completed Manta.
But still, he's not going to get the chance to really come online and farm extremely fast until the Blink Dagger Shard is done. That's one of the issues that we have with this Axe build, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just track kill after track kill going the way of NoPing. I mean, look at how farmed Matthew is on this 4-position bounty. I mean, he's ahead of the offlaner and the mid laner for Furia.
Yeah.
You talk about economic damage, like, it's been done and it's getting worse.
They'll never financially recover from this. Yeah, 77% win probability for the Dire, though. That's, or sorry, that is for the Radiant. My mistake. 77% for the Radiant. So, 9k net worth advantage to Medusa getting bigger, and I'm not sure Axe is going to be the hero to out-carry it. I mean, usually you want to play against frail heroes. Mid lane, they do end up getting Dark Mago here. It's going to die.
Yeah, Ice Blast connection. He gets bursted. A little bit over-aggressive there. Got to be careful of his positioning for sure. Furia's going off 11-1 here, neph. Yeah. Not some great odds here.
I mean, they're definitely not out of it yet, but it's going to be a very rough game, and it gets rougher as the game goes on and you're playing against a Medusa. I mean, maybe Leo absolutely pops off the next minute here when he's got this Aghanim Shard.
It's not going to be easy. This Medusa's about to have a Scotty. And she's got a Grove Bow in the backpack, so if she needs that extra attack range, she's got it. Pandaboo actually goes down to the mid lane, just a burrow strike into Ice Blast, it seems. They still have Lasso and everything else available, but Angel's TPing in. They just want to play aggressive. They get these tracks off, and then Furia have to back.
Yeah. They realize this. I mean, they probably see how close the Medusa is to Eye of Scotty. Another 70 gold, she'll have it, and she'll want to start participating in these fights. Axe needing another 30 seconds as well. Just about has gold for the shard. Then he's going to be pumping out a fair bit of damage. But again, you want to be playing this against like frail hero matchups like the Terrorblade. It doesn't have a very high strength growth rate. The damage is still reduced by the Medusa mana shield.
Yeah.
That pure damage.
And that Eye of Scotty is completed. Someone on Furia is gonna need to buy a Lotus Orb this game too. I mean, that's gonna come down to your Sand King, which he's getting a Yules for himself, but there's gotta be some form of Dispel coming out. Tiny caught bottom, gets held in place just long enough to connect the Ice Blast, and Dark Mago goes down again. Toss back, gonna send Sand King out, but in comes Angel and Oscar cleaning up the backside, and this is the damage from the Medusa that you have to be so worried about. She is a monster.
Yeah, and she wasn't really part of these previous fights either. Now she's finally online. You need to tear through her, what, 2,400 HP, 1,800 mana.
Batrider, she's got a Scotty. You can't get away, and Matthew gonna get the track up. They do what they can, but I don't think it matters.
I don't know what he was thinking initiating into that. He can't do this right now.
I don't think he saw the Scotty. I mean, that's the only thing I can imagine. I think his idea was that he can just, you know, Firefly cut the wave with these boots of travel, but Angel's got a Scotty Sajayasha. There's no chance. They go right into Roshan. Solar Crest gonna make quick work of this thanks to this Medusa as well, and Ice Blast coming through. We'll clip 3 of them, but unless Leo can get on top of like Oscar +1, it's not gonna be a great call. You got Pandaboo ready to go on the backside.
He doesn't have enough mana, really. I mean, he could like jump in, get
Sand King though goes in, big epicenter catching too. Call comes out, but it misses the Medusa, and Oscar able to get out of the pit as well. And now there's the Winter's Curse holding them down. They've got to be able to finish up the Roach. They do. Angel does it perfectly, and there's the Abatos cleaning up too right away. Meanwhile, Matthew just soloing the back line, looking for more. A 4th track kill going their way, and now Dark Mago with a DD. You gotta be careful. He does so much damage. The toss, it's coming in, and there it is, holding them in place, waiting for Oscar to clean them up. 5 heroes go down.
Roche kill went the way of the Dire, or the Dire there, but Medusa managed to get the snatch off, and they only connected that Berserker call with one hero. They ended up waiting way too long. They had separated by the time that fight was over. It's Medusa, they can't blow her up. They absolutely can't fight into her at this point. This game doesn't get easier as it goes on. And I think that Roche fight might have just been the end of it.
Bounty just got 1,700 gold in that fight.
Yeah. I mean, the best place for you to fight with this Axe, Ancient Apparition, Sand King is in the Roche pit. Now, you know, Epicenter on cooldown. Axe is pretty far away from his BKB. I don't know how they fight this.
All right, some interesting Lotus Orb interactions here on the backside. Leo able to take down Pandabu. Sexy Fat in the base just dies, and now Leo can't get away from Angel. He is just a cannon planted on your high ground, and now Batrider doesn't have his BKB complete, hobbling away, trying to do what he can. They have to buy back here on the Sand King, but Angel, he's not going to stop. He's just going to chase him down into the base, and now outside your tier 4's Duster has to be careful as well. They buy back on the Sand King and the Axe here. They've got to be able to take down the Medusa. The Lotus Orb protecting him. He's just going to do what damage he can before this Aegis comes out, and now the call on the backside finding the Timbersaw. Without the Ancient Apparition, this Ice Blast has to be committed for this Medusa, but she pops the Stone Gaze. Chasing down the Rubik, held in place for the moment, will be able to finish off that kill, but in comes Dark Mago. Burrow Strike comes out. He's got no mana on Duster. He's doing what he can. He just TP's out. No, a telekinesis, the buyback being put to good use there from the Rubik. And now Angel, he's all alone. Pandabu does respawn, rejoining this fight here. Sexy Fat walks up onto the high ground. He's looking for Winter Wyvern, but it's not going to happen. And he's just looking for a good curse target on the backside. Angel standing his ground forever here. Finally just drops a sentry, and now they will finally get that kill. Pandabu will get that Winter's Curse out onto the Batrider. Angel stuck up on the high ground with 20 wand charges. Gonna throw that snake. He's gonna get so much mana back. They can't actually kill him. Angel is just standing forever. He's gonna get 3. A triple kill for this Medusa, making it ultra. The TP out. Will it be a time? He dodges the Ice Blast. Unbelievable. He can't kill him.
All they did was make him more powerful by dragging him up there. I mean, oh no, they're about to lose Hiko as well.
Oh my gosh, he snipes him. Another track kill going the way of the Bounty. I mean, 2,500 gold for the Medusa in this fight as 4 diebacks come through for Furia. It seems insurmountable at this point.
Daedalus is now complete after those like 2 fights there. I'm not sure how they come back into this game. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ricky. This feels impossible. And again, this game gets harder as it goes on. You haven't completed any items in the last 5 minutes on this Axe. He's just got this Ogre Axe. BKB nowhere in sight. And Batrider, you mentioned like 9 minutes ago that his net worth was like 5.6k. It's only gone up to 7.4 in that time. He hasn't even gained 2,000 gold. You just take lost fight after lost fight, and these are all fights you're getting track kills with.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see Bounty Hunter 3rd on the net worth as a result of these tracks. I mean, he is super farmed this game. Gonna have that BKB of his own just delivered. Just gonna run at people with this Solar Crest BKB. Like, I don't know what you can actually do. He is level 17 neph. He is going to just solo the Batrider here. He's actually just soloing Batrider. Neph, what is this?
I mean, he's second on the net worth. The Batrider doesn't get to exist here anymore. All tips come out onto Matthew. He's having the time of his life. No need to pop that BKB for that one.
That level 3 track now online. That bonus movement speed. Yeah, you ain't running away. Leo under the cover of smoke, trying to get a wrap around here and find a good call initiation, but who do you even go for? You can't afford to go on the Medusa. Sexy Fat with a nice blink stun, trying to bait this out. Ice Blast does come through, but the toss back. Sexy Fat's dead. Leo, he gets the call, finding 2, but Pandabu's just standing here. He doesn't really care. And Angel just walking at other heroes. Instead, the GGs come out. They just lose all 5 instantly. My God.
Nothing they're able to do. I mean, that team fight, Medusa hits level 25. They only have 1 rack, but there is no way they defend completely one-sided match. As soon as Medusa started joining these fights, Eye of Skadi came on way too quickly. And Dark Mago, he just makes all the space in the world when he's playing mid, and Angel's an absolute monster once he gets farm.
I can't believe how fast that game just spiraled out of control. I mean, we saw it was fairly even in the lanes other than mid. I mean, they struggled here on the Batrider, but as soon as Bounty hit level 6, it was just run at you. Like they just did not stop on NoPing. They were diving tier 2s at like 10, 15 minutes into this game, constantly applying pressure. And that's what I expected. I mean, they've done this before on this Bounty Hunter draft. He finishes the game 13, 6, and 16. Like, the amount of gold that he generated for his team and just prevented Furia from being able to farm because they're just getting ran at. Like, this was so well played. Neph, you're muted. What happened?
Oh, my bad. I was messaging the manager real quick, trying to see if I can snag someone for a post-game interview on NoPing after that one. We'll see if he ends up responding. But yeah, just after a certain point, like the net worth, it just kind of flatlines here on the Batrider. He is doing, I mean, I can't even say he was doing amazing. I think it all started at the very beginning where they didn't end up getting that kill off onto Angel. He ended up committing like a couple of sticky napalm stacks. He missed the majority of his first creep wave because of it. And after that, he just never came back online. Tiny got to do whatever he wanted in a lane that he should have been shut down in.
Yeah, this was super well played by NoPing, a very well thought out draft, something that they are very familiar with playing. I mean, this Matthew Bounty Hunter did so much work, and the fact that Angel doesn't die on that high ground, getting lassoed up there, managing to kill basically 4 heroes as the Rubik hobbling away at like 1 HP ends up getting sniped by the Bounty, and then TP's out just an instant before Ice Blast connects. Like, this guy was playing on a whole nother plane of existence today. Like, this was absurd. Big shout out to Angel. Game 1 and 2. Only 2 deaths, I think, between both games. Nearly flawless. This guy is a machine. He's an absolute machine. And with that, I mean, NoPing will close out that series 2-0. I mean, that was just sick. That was so sick.
Yeah. I played absolutely insane today. Congratulations to them. Fury, you know, I'm a big Hiko fan. It sucks to see him lose like this one, standing in for Furia today. But what can you do?
Yeah, sometimes it's your day and sometimes it's not. And NoPing, very happy with that 2-0. But that's going to do it for us here today on the Loopet Pro Series 7. We managed to clear out all 3 of our series, and Neph and I will be back tomorrow for 6 more games. We got 2 more days here of the group stage. We had a couple reschedules that's pushed them out to Monday, but Neph and I will be back tomorrow, giving you guys those 3 more series. A lot to look forward to. A banger of an opener, if I'm not mistaken. So super excited to watch that one. But Neph, any final thoughts, any final words for everyone before we call it a night?
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. It doesn't look like we're going to get that post-game interview, unfortunately. But, you know, show some love to these players on NoPing. Didn't manage to qualify for the international, but my God, showing off how strong they are today. Dark Mago, Angel, Matthew, all absolute beasts. So if you haven't, give them a follow on Twitter. Hopefully we'll be able to grab one of them for an interview next time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the one time we did get to talk to Pandaboo was very insightful, very nice. But yeah, that's going to do it for us here on the Loopet Pro Series 7. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure, I think SEA, today is the last night of SEA. Is that correct? I think. We'll double check and we'll post some information in chat in a moment, but I believe there is more SEA Dota coming up here later tonight, so make sure to stick around for that one. But as far as Neph and I are concerned, we're finished. Make sure to go check Neph out on Twitter. This guy's got some sweet posts that he's been doing lately, a real memer, I would say. And you can check me out as well, but we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night. Make it wonderful.